Everyone, it is that time again. Hello everyone, Soul here, and welcome to my recap of the DFFOO Developer Global stream from today, July 25th, 2022. We have, it's a bit of a shorter stream in terms of slide volume, but there's some pretty cool stuff in this stream. I think a lot of people are going to be excited and definitely getting the rumor mill churning with gossip. But before we get into all that, as always, a huge thanks to my buddy Gano PCP. He actually had a special request for this stream, this recap, which I will get into a little bit later. But he is responsible for all the slides, so thank you as always, sir. Link to his channel will be in the description below, along with the Square Enix Twitch archive, which will have the entire stream if you would like to watch that in its entirety. I think that's about it, guys. So let's just get started right away. We're actually getting a new kind of event type. Wow, how about that? Dare to Defy quests. So these are Shinryu difficulty, Perfectum style quests with character lockouts based on the upcoming month's events. New quests unlocked with each event, so for a total of 7. Each stays open until September 7th. Character boosts added with each quest and will be applied retroactively, and you'll earn rewards based on number of simultaneous perfects, including 4 stone fragments, high power stones, tickets, and gems. So it sounds like with each stage that drops for each event, we're going to get a stage based on that event. But it's going to be Shinryu difficulty, and it's going to lock your characters out when you complete it. Now, it's important to note that character boosts are going to be added with each quest, and then they'll be applied retroactively. So by the end of the final event, or by the start of the final event, rather, for the month of August here, every single character that will have debuted in an event, getting a boost or whatever, will be synergy and will be boosted for these events, so then you can mix and match. These events being open until September 7th gives players a chance to complete all the events, or at least give them a shot with all the synergy. So that's really cool. And the rewards here are no joke either. These are pretty good rewards, so I would definitely recommend those that are maybe hesitant or don't want to do this kind of thing, at least give it a shot, because, yeah, some good rewards. Now, being Shinryu difficulty, if you don't have a whole lot of force weapons built, this is going to be really hard. I mean, you can beat Shinryu without force. It also takes a lot of time, a lot of time. Characters being locked out as well is an interesting mechanic. I'm personally excited for it because I really, really like the Dimensions End kind of format where you have to use, different teams, and then the characters get locked out for additional difficulties. So team comp building is very important with this kind of stages. So I'm excited for it. Along with this Dare to Defy format, we are also getting some special daily hunts with limited time missions for up to 24 stone fragments, which is always cool. 2-time cycle quest rewards and character appearance. I've been saying it for months and months. It should just be permanent. I don't know why it's not permanent yet. I don't know what else to say there. Limited time panel missions as well, and Carbuncle Treasures is opening up, yada yada. July 29th, the World of Illusions Divine Odin event. So we're going to be earning illusion points from the new level 180, so Chaos quest, and you'll be strengthening Odin with illusion boards. So we'll be earning more illusion boards in Active Moogle Pass. The 6 synergy here are Gabranth, Lael, Rude, Steiner, Payne, and Saz. Force levels for Steiner and Saz, and rework level 90 and force level for Gab, Lael, Rude, and Payne. Now, I mentioned earlier that Gallon had a special request before I started making this recap, and he wanted me to show you guys his reaction to Gabranth getting his force and his burst. For those that don't know, Gallon is very gay for Gabranth. Very, very gay. I'm just going to go ahead and show you the ultra realistic, very accurate representation of Gallon. So yeah, we'll just dive right into that. Oh, no, that was wonderful. Let's actually, let's go ahead and show that one more time. Absolutely lovely. You know what? We're going to go ahead and just slap that right up here in the top right corner. There we go. That looks beautiful. this is going to be the Galano PCP cam. So, as I mentioned, Gabranth is getting a burst and a force. Both of those will be featured on both banners. Lael, well, not both. Sorry, Gabranth's force will be featured on both banners. Gabranth burst will just be on one banner. The other banner will be Lael with his returning burst. And then the Defy event type will be starting with this as well. We'll also be getting a co-op event, Peerless Glint. You can barely see it in the bottom left corner. I don't know why they didn't just make a different slide for it. I mean, this slide is packed with shit. But yeah, no, it's pretty cool. I'm excited. We are on August 2nd getting Ursula's Lost Chapter with a Dare to Defy event with it as well. Ursula getting her force level for Freya, and then rework level 90 and force level for Ursula and Sync. Gabranth burst featured here with Ursula. And then let the rumor mill begin. August 5th, we are getting the Red Comet event. This is a global only event with a Dare to Defy event attached or staged with it as well. It's going to be a co-op with it, and there's going to be a new force and free first multi-draw on this banner. So initially, me and Gallon's first thought was, oh, it's Fujin's force, but the next slide actually had Fujin's force listed. So that's out. The early first guesses I'm seeing at what this force could be is either Terra or Arden, as they both dropped on a seasonal banner, and they're both pretty close to when this event takes place. Of course, then you also have the people that are just like, global first. It's a global first. Oh my god, it's Riku. We're finally getting Red 13. We're finally getting insert blank. Delete a, fucking NPC number 267 from Type 0, whatever. I personally don't think it's a global first. I think it's going to be either Terra or Arden. It makes sense. They're very moving one of them up wouldn't be too big of a hassle, especially because they were seasonal. So it makes a lot of sense, but we will officially find out on August 5th. I'm excited. If it's Arden being moved up, I'm definitely drawing for it. I definitely want Arden's force. Terra, not really interested in that personally, but Arden, I would be all over it. As mentioned, August 10th, we are getting the Heretic event Blue Pulse. This drops with Fujin's force. Gabranth burst featured on one of the banners, and Caius burst will be featured on the other. Sid is getting his force level, and then rework level 90 and force level for Fujin and Caius. We're also getting a Dare to Defy event, or stage. I keep saying event. It's a stage. Stage with this as well. I am excited for Fujin's force. I know a lot of people are not, but I am. I am going to draw for it. Give her blue armor, give her spheres, the whole 9 yards. I'm excited for it. Want to run the Wind Queen some more, because I used to run her a lot back in EX Plus era. She was a lot of fun, and I really like her level 90. So yeah, this is gonna be fun. And then August 15th, oh boy, we are getting the infamous Dimensions and Transcendence Tier 10 stage. This ushers in the debut of Charlotta's burst. The returning burst here is X-Death. Charlotta Force will be featured on both banners. Reworks level 90 and force level for X-Death, Aphmau, and Ida. Force level for Lena and Irvin, and then rework and force level for Charlotta. Also, we'll be getting the Token Challenge Machina Calamity events or things with this stage, and then another Dare to Defy. So, for those that don't know, Dimensions and Transcendence Tier 10 is it's a toughie. It's pretty infamous in the JP community. As far as I know, it's the only stage on the JP side that has not been beaten without a force. Now, that might be different now, but I know that was true for a very long time, just because the bosses and mechanics, the Reckoning Gate, is so ridiculous. The boss at one point starts recovering, I think, 1 million HP every single turn, and that's even on player turns. So it's pretty crazy. Tidus is really, really good for that stage, and that's who I'm going to be bringing because I have him fully built. But yeah, that stage it's going to be something, but I'm looking forward to it. I always love the DET stages. I don't know what I'm going to be doing about X-Death. I might chase his burst. I don't know. Running the Swole Tree, man. I used to run him a lot, and then I kind of moved away from it. I have his costume, courtesy of Alphino, but I don't know. I'm debating it. But yeah, a lot of people are excited for Charlotta Burst and her force, and they well should be. Her burst for effect is really, really good. But yeah, Dimensions and Transcendence Tier 10, August 15th. August 19th, speaking of a force that a lot of people are excited for, Intersecting Wills Reno. So, force for Reno, along with the Dare to Defy stage. Charlotta's Burst will be featured. Reworks level 90 and Force level for Ashe, Force level for Alice, and then rework and Force level for Reno. I don't know what I'm doing yet. I think I'm going to chase Reno's Force. I think. I don't know yet. Because I'm really not a big fan of Reno. I like his Force a lot. His Force, for those that don't know, requires, like, the big percentages require the enemy actually to hit one of your teammates, and then you get extra percentage if it's a physical attack. So it's a different kind of Force where you're actually encouraged to let the enemies act, and in some stages that Force effect is really, really good. So I really am a big fan of the Force, not a big fan of Reno, so I'm not really sure what I'm going to do yet, but I am excited for Ashe and her level 90 and rework, so definitely going to give her the full Force treatment. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that event, because I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'll probably draw for it though. I have a feeling I'm going to do it just because he's 7. And then finally, August 24th through September 7th, we're getting a raid event, New Force for Cloud of Darkness, and her burst will be reran as well. We're going to having a raid boss beatback challenge, Lithely bends the tail, okay, with Defy stage as well. Charlotta burst being featured on one of the banners here. Sarah will be getting her Force level, and reworks and level 90 Force level for Cloud of Darkness and Setzer. And that's it. So I want to hear your guys' thoughts on this Red Comet. I think this is really, really interesting. I know a lot of people are going to have a lot of speculation on what this could be. Again, I think it's going to be either Terra or Arden. Both of those guesses make sense because they're both close. And moving them up wouldn't be too difficult. But you're always going to have the people that are excited that Riku or Delita or insert blank is finally dropping. So yeah, let me see those guesses, guys. Let me know what you guys are also excited for this month. And as always, a huge thank you to Gallon for the slides, Square Enix for putting on the slideshow, and you, the viewer, for watching. And yeah, I appreciate it as always. I will see you guys here in the next video very soon. Until then, everyone, please take care of yourselves. I'll see you next time. See you later.